My name is Dawn Ciccarone. Welcome to the Living with Vision Loss podcast, where people can learn how to live independently in their everyday lives. In today's episode, we are going to answer the question, what professionals can help you with vision loss? An important professional that can help people that have eye disease is an ophthalmologist. An ophthalmologist is a medical doctor that's trained in managing eye disease. There's different kinds of ophthalmologists. There's so many specialties in ophthalmology. A lot of the patients I work with have glaucoma specialists. They might have retina specialists. They might have ophthalmologists that do genetic testing. So if you have an eye condition that's causing low vision, you definitely want to get connected with an ophthalmologist. The other important professional that helps people with vision loss is a low vision optometrist. A low vision optometrist is an optometrist that specializes in low vision. I work with 3 low vision optometrists. Their low vision exam is very detailed. They just don't see if glasses can help, so they do not do a typical refraction. A low vision optometrist is specialized in prescribing glasses to help improve acuity, get your best corrected distance and near acuity. It might not necessarily be 20/20 or newspaper size print, but they're going to try to get you to a better acuity because they have specialized charts that are bigger and they have high contrast to see if glasses can help get you down to a better acuity. We call that best corrected distance acuity and best corrected near acuity. Then they also measure your visual field. They do confrontation fields or Goldman visual field or a Humphrey visual field to measure your visual fields. Another visual field test that you might have performed is for central vision. It's called an Amsler grid, where you look at a dot and you look at a dot in the center of a grid, and then you would determine if any lines around the dot are wavy. This is typically for conditions that affect central vision or reduced central vision. One main example of someone that might have reduced central vision is someone that has macular degeneration. The other thing that gets evaluated by the low vision optometrist would be contrast. Contrast sensitivity is your ability to distinguish a color from its background. When you have eye disease, your contrast might be reduced. The contrast sensitivity test that our doctors use is the MARS contrast sensitivity test. Once the low vision doctor does all these tests, they get their best corrected distance acuity, best corrected near acuity, central visual field information, peripheral visual field information, and contrast sensitivity, whether that's intact, mild, moderate, or severely reduced. They are going to tell you what kind of visual impairment or reduced vision you have. They pass that information along to me, and I'm a certified low vision therapist. I'm also an occupational therapist, and I use that information to help form a treatment plan for your goals. They also prescribe devices. So if a person has reduced acuity, they might, as we talked about, prescribe magnification devices. My job as a low vision therapist or the occupational therapist is to teach you how to use the prescribed magnification device, technology, or compensatory technique so you can use your vision to achieve your goals. The occupational therapist or the low vision therapist, the whole treatment intervention is based on you. It's based on what you want to do to achieve your goals. Whether you want to read the newspaper, whether you want to read your phone, whether you want to read a book. My treatment intervention is basically going to educate you in your acuity, educate you in your visual field, educate you in your contrast. I'm going to use optical magnification for acuity, video magnification. Maybe I'll use apps. Maybe I'll do screen magnification. Maybe if you have reduced visual field from a stroke, I'll teach you how to use prisms that shift the image into where you can see. Fresnel prisms, Ellie-Pelli prisms. If you have reduced central field, I'll teach you eccentric viewing. I do a glare evaluation to see what filters can help you reduce glare. I can do a lighting evaluation to see if certain lights will improve contrast for your goals, especially for things that have low contrast, such as like newspaper print or mail that has really poor contrast. I have non-optical devices that I could teach you how to use. There's specialized devices for cutting. There's specialized devices for pouring. There's specialized devices for you to write on a straight line or write with reduced vision. And then I also can teach you how to modify your environment to reduce glare, to increase contrast, to increase magnification. Treatment intervention is geared to what your acuity, visual field, and contrast is, and it's always based on your goals. I'm not alone on teaching people how to use their functional vision. I actually work with an orientation and mobility specialist, teaches people how to be oriented in their environment and navigate to where they want to go. If someone wants to read prices at the store, I might prescribe a magnifier or I might prescribe an app on their phone, but the person that's going to teach you how to get to the store is called an orientation and mobility specialist. These are specialized professionals that can teach you how to navigate in your environment with reduced vision. It's a life-changing experience when someone can walk somewhere themselves. The other low vision professional is called a CVRT, a Certified Vision Rehabilitation Specialist. This is a specialist that's going to teach you how to do activities of daily living in your home, and they can also adapt your environment. We are lucky where I work to have a social worker. Our social worker helps us with resources for people with visual impairment. She'll help them get connected with the state agency, the Bureau of Blindness and Visual Services in our area. We work with the Pennsylvania, the Delaware, and the New Jersey Bureaus of Blindness and Visual Services. These agencies not only help get you services, but they can also help you pay for low vision devices that can be somewhat expensive. Social workers are very important to help people that have vision loss navigate the benefits they can receive if they qualify. The last professional is called a CADIS, a Certified Assistive Technology Instructional Specialist. That specialist that can teach you how to access your computer with specialized software. There is specialized software that can magnify your prints so you can access your computer for work if you have low vision or if you don't have vision. And we will go over some of the resources and devices out there in other episodes of what's available to you. I will give you access low vision professionals to find them in your area and also to find low vision optometrists. Thank you so much.